friends. Today we are back over here on this side of my room because this is actually my TBR shelf. And today we're going to be picking my September TBR. So I wanted to do a TBR jar, but I didn't want to put in specific books to the jar, mostly because I have so many TBR books and I didn't want to write all of them out and yeah. So I did kind of what Riley at Riley Marie did and basically put like categories of books into my TBR jar. So she has a lot more than I have, but the ones that I picked are color selector, where she does this as well, where she spins a color wheel on her phone and picks a book cover that corresponds to that color. I have a historical romance. I have the first in a series because I have a lot of completed mostly completed series on my TBR that I haven't started yet. I have a sequel, which is hopefully going to help me further along series that I've started that are on my TBR. I have a short title, which is 4 or less words, and a long title, which is 5+ words. I have a Book Bonanza author to try and help me get some of those down. I have mass market and young adult. This one, I don't know why I put this on here, but I did. And it's to finish a series that I've started and have left on my TBR. And then back to cover colors, I have a dark cover or a bright cover. So all of those got put on paper and into my Haunted Mansion mug. And let's see. I don't know how many I'm going to choose. Maybe I'll start with like 3. Because if I finish a series, I'm not going to be able to pick a lot more. So let's see. I'm going to draw them and then go look at my shelves and then come back and show you what I picked. So the first one I have is a sequel. Oh, I have the color selector. So let's see what that is. I was looking for an app and I just found this website. So we're going to go with that. It picked yellow. Can you see? There we go. So we're going to find a yellow book cover for the color selector. I have short title, 4 or less words. So I think I'm going to do maybe 5. A young adult and a historical. So I think 5 is what we're going to leave this at for now. Let me go choose my books for these and I'll come back and let you know what I picked. Okay, so I have my 5 books picked. For the sequel, I picked Moonlight Scandals. This is book 3 in the De Vincent series. This is about the oldest brother. I think he's the oldest brother in the family. He's the one who's kind of like taken over the family business. And the friend of the girl in book 2, I believe. And this is the last one in the series that I have to get to. So I'm really excited. Mark this series off. For a historical, I picked Brazen and the Beast by Sarah McLean. This is book 2 in the Bare Knuckle Bastard series, and it's about the other brother. I don't know what exactly is going on, but it's in that series. For a short title, 4 or less words, I'm going to go with Daring and the Duke by Sarah McLean. This is book 3 in the Bare Knuckle Bastard series, and I can mark this series off of my shelf as well. This is about the sister, and I think he was the bad guy in the first one. Also, this yellow dress is so beautiful, and I love the step back. For the color selector, it chose yellow, so I went with Head Over Heels by Hannah Orenstein. This is an adult romance about... She's a former gymnast, and I think she becomes a coach. And for a young adult, the last one I picked, I'm going to try to read I'll Be the One by Lila Lee. This is a YA contemporary about, I believe she's an American girl who wants to be a K-pop star. I think she's an American. She may not be. But yes, I'm going to hopefully try to get to this one. So there we go. There's 5 books for my TBR. I feel like I want to do more. I feel like this was fun and I want to do more. Let's do a couple more. It's my TBR. I can do what I want to do. Let me finish a series now just because I said I wanted to do more. First in a series. Whew. And a dark cover. Okay, so we're gonna stop there because mostly because if I keep going I'm gonna have to pick everything. I'm gonna have to pick a book for every category that I did. Okay, so for the first in a series, I'm going to try to get to Neanderthal Seeks Human by Penny Reed. This is book 1 in the Knitting in the City series. I do also have this as an ebook, so if I feel like reading it that way, I can read it that way instead. I don't exactly know what this is about. I know that the sister from the Winston brothers is in the Knitting in the City series, and that's basically all I know. And then for a dark cover, I'm going to continue the Raven Riders series by Laura Kay and read Ride Rough, which is book 2 in that series. I believe this says it's the vice president of the motorcycle club, and I believe it's an ex-girlfriend who's in a domestic abuse situation and comes to him for help. Okay, so there we go. There is my September TBR. Fun fact to me, probably not to anybody else, but I'm going to point it out anyway. I just realized that all of these mass markets are from Avon Books. Romance, historical romance, contemporary romance. That's cool to me. It's probably not to anybody else. Anyway, that is going to be my September TBR. What are you guys reading for the month? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!